To 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Alperen Şengün.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Adams in at the center. And for Houston, the guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. Richard, looking at this interconference clash, you can expect both teams to play hard here tonight.
Yeah, these conference games are so important, especially when it comes to a rivalry like this. Both teams have had this one circled on their calendars for a while.
Smart against Green. Pass to Adams. Jackson in the corner. Stolen by Brooks. Stolen by Smart. Ahead. Here's Bane. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. On defense, Memphis. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
The Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
Here's Şengün.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Outside, Smart. Pass to Adams. Outside, Jackson. That's tipped. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. And the dunk by Eason.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Morant against Van Vliet. And it's Morant missing. Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And here's Brooks from outside. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Morant. He had 35 points last game out. Adams with the screen on Van Vliet. Here's Morant. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Adams' shot is off.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Good on the three-point shot.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Look at Memphis. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And, you know, right now, the Grizzlies, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Now here's Morant. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Right side, Smart. Outside, Bain. 5 to shoot. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bain's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Here's Şengün. It doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant against Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Here's Eason. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bain got a hand on it. Green taking his time here. Shoots the 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Now here's Adams. Still yet to score. The pass to Jackson. Crafty move. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Shot by Eason, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Brooks.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bain drives in. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
There's Green with the 3. The Rockets with another miss. Memphis leading. Now Morant. And Adams now top of the key. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside, Smart. Passes it to Adams. Morant outside.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
On the wing, Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Green's got 6.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Oh,
yes! Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rockets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the paint. And Şengün throws it down. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Morant against Van Vliet. It's Morant with the drive.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
The Rockets trail. Şengün with the screen on Morant. Van Vliet with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Grizzlies have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Morant against Van Vliet. Outside, Smart. Easton grabs the board. Houston's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The Rockets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman's checked in. And it's Brandon Clark in for Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Pass to Tillman. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Clark the pass to Bane. Nailed from three-point land. Bane's got 11 points. Here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. Green with a screen for Green. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Richard, some teams came into this season looking different than they did a year ago. And for teams that have added new players, is the feeling out process over?
Well, it better be, Kevin. There's a good chunk of the season already gone. You hope at this point in time you've gelled with your teammates in the preseason. By now, the chemistry, well, it should be there.
And he makes both free throws. Hey, Richard, you look at Houston's roster. They are stacked with high-level athletes.
The Houston Rockets have done a great job of adding players that they feel can add strength and cultivate skill. Because athleticism, that's something that you just can't teach.
Now here's Smart. Still without a basket. Bane, and he drives in. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. throw good. Bain. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Now Morant. Jeff Green missing from long range. Morant finds Clark. Memphis moving it around. Sinks the triple. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Brooks, and the wide open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his third assist on the night. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Tillman. And the pass to Bain. Green with the block.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Morant drives in.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And for Houston, they're shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Green passes to Easton. Kicks it to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Green. The 3. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Nice shot by Smart. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here is Van Vliet. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Brooks finds Green. Van Vliet outside. Green with a screen on Morant. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside, Smart. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Rockets with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
Now Morant. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Tillman. Over Green. Tillman's shot is off.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the dunk by Eason.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Green. And the shot goes down. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
Van Vliet against Morant. Van Vliet passes to Green. And Green slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so here's Memphis. Pass to Smart. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Here's Morant.
Oh, wow. Goodness. Man. Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Easton. Van Vliet outside. Puts up a deep three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And the Rockets with possession here. 4-point game. They've got Tari Eason. Thompson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Tate in at the 4. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's Rose penetrating. Good work there as it goes. Rose has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Thompson against Rose. Now here's Thompson. Passes to Tate. Shoots from 8. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Tate's only got his first points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Thompson against Rose. Inside, here's Tillman. Tate with the rebound. Rockets trail by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Count that bucket.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Here's Tate. Back to Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Tate, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Rose scanning the floor. Clark against Eason. Clark kicks to Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Here is Rose, following the score by Houston. Jackson a screen on Thompson. Outside Jackson. Back to Rose. Pass to Tillman. And the 3 off target. Rockets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Thompson right side. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Clark. Up again, and the second chance effort by Rose. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Thompson. Nothing on the board. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Tate against Kennard. Rose in the post. Tillman passes to Clark. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Tate for the Rockets. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson. Baines checked in for Memphis. Rockets trail by 3. VanVleet outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the rejection by Jackson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. VanVleet against Rose. Ibo, Şengün, and they call an illegal screen here.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. And it's Thompson in for Tate. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Now the pass to Bull. Now VanVleet, the tray. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out to the right wing. On deep. The Rockets pull it in. On the wing, Thompson. He has yet to score. Passes it to Easton. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. With some arc, and Thompson sends it back. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Fred VanVleet picks one up. And a key guy for this offense, Luke Kennard.
One of the best shooters in the game, can do it off the catch and off the bounce. Rarely misses a free throw, and when he doesn't have a good look, he makes the right play.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started and the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Brooks comes in for Reggie Bullock, and it's Green in for Thompson.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And Green gets it to go.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Memphis leading by 8. Kennard with the ball. 8 points for him. Clark, he's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Green. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Smart's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Luke Kennard. Morant against Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Morant. He's got 10. Clark finds Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. That's 12 points for Ja Morant.
Good D sometimes just isn't enough against Ja Morant.
Here's Van Vliet, trailing by 10. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. There's the pass to Brooks. Now, here's Şengün. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Jock Landale's checked in for Houston. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Desmond Bane.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant outside. A kick out to Bane. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston to the right side. Here's Landale. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And that one, good. And that's now 19 points for Desmond Bane.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Landale. Not 3 off the mark. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Clark up top. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist him up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
And here's Morant following Fred Van Vliet's 3. Adams outside. Morant passes to Adams. Off on the layup. Rockets trail by 6. Now Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. Here's Landale. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Now here's Van Vliet, following the miss by Ja Morant.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Brooks against Smart. Brooks dishes to Green. The three. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside for Smart. And again, Memphis no good. Rockets on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Brooks against Clark. Van Vliet outside. And here is Green. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio. Van Vliet outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now here's Morant. He's got 12. Payne, no good.
In the first quarter, he was raining down threes. That's not the case here in the second.
And they pick up 2. Eason's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
It's a close game here in Houston. Outside, Smart. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And for Houston, they're shooting just 39% in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Smart. There's the steal. Pass to Morant. At the top of the key, Clark. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high utility player. Stick him in the game and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
Green, he's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Tari Eason. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jackson's checked in. And that one falls for Clark.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Green against Smart. Outside, Green. From 12 feet out, the Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside for Smart. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
And Green slams it in.
The vertical and reach make Green a terrific target in the alley-oop game.
Morant with it. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Shaq, this reminds me of our day. They're not just hoisting up 1,000 threes. They're dumping the ball inside to the paint and then going up strong. I love it.
Me too, Kenny. I hope they win like this. I really do.
And guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. The Pacers will square off against the Bucks out in Milwaukee. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rockets trail by 6. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bane. The lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard. Now here's Van Vliet. Down low, stolen by Smart. It's tipped. Adams against Van Vliet. Out to Smith. Launches it. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. For 3, Smith. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Proving that he has some range. I like seeing Smith Jr. fire away with confidence.
Outside, Smart. Kick out to Adams. Smart on the wing. Şengün covering. Here's Smith. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Adams. Outside, Smart. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Brooks. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Van Vliet passes to Şengün. The dish now to Green. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Bane. And it's Green missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Morant passes to Bane. Morant sets a screen for Bane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Richard, the Houston Rockets were once a powerhouse team in the West, especially during the 2010s.
Yeah, they even gave the KD and Steph Curry Warriors a run for their money. Look, the James Harden era in Houston was special, and now they're trying to get back into contention.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
Van Vliet, and such a nice move to make the basket work. Van Vliet's got his third basket of the night right there. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Morant against Van Vliet. Adams in the corner and stolen by Şengün. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Eason, a screen on Morant. 7-foot shot, and the rejection by Jackson. Now Morant. He's got 14. Driving the lane, and finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Memphis.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Outside, Smart. Morant sets a screen for Smart. To the inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. Up top, Şengün. He dishes it to Green. In the corner, it's Eason. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet outside. From deep, Green. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Smart. He has 6. Morant outside. Smart deciding where to go with it. And Adams with the slam.
Look, Smart's offensive impact, sometimes that's the underrated aspect of his game. But he is a legit two-way player. His ability in the pick and roll is something that is always a positive thing for his team.
Here's Green. Grizzlies making the shot. Van Vliet outside. He kicks it to Brooks. Clock at 6. Şengün with a screen on Bane. Brooks finds Şengün. It's hauled in by Adams.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And here's Morant. 16 points for him. Jackson in the corner. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Beyond the arc, Jackson Jr. can cause trouble even down in the corner.
Timeout called, the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Brooks. Let's take a peek at the league's assist leaders. Ja Morant, 3rd.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Rockets trail by 10. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9. The pass to Easton. Adams against Şengün. Yes, that goes in. Şengün's got 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Van Vliet against Morant. Outside, Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Morant against Van Vliet. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And looking now to numbers for Morant. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant, and a wide open look for Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. The Rockets have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
And the rejection by Clark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Memphis?
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 9, and it goes down 2 points.
And wheeling himself to the basket, Van Vliet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Memphis leading by 14. Morant with it. With the drive. Clark with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Passes it to Easton. From outside, off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Clark. Got a piece of it. Outside, Green. Van Vliet kicks to Green. No good with the triple. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Morant with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Outside, Smart. Back to Morant. Clark right side. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Tillman's checked in. Rockets trail by 16. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Green. He's got 19. 8 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bane.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. The defender's been trying to get physical with him, but time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. He misses the free throw.
The first ever pick out of the G League Ignite, Jalen Green created his own pathway to the NBA, selected second overall in 2021.
Thompson, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And he sinks the second. Here's Morant. He's got 16. Outside, Smart. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
And that one falls for Smart.
Look, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Rockets trail by 18. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Now Smart. 9 points in the game so far. The kick out to Bane. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bane's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Green. 20 points for him. Pass to Bullock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Tillman's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Bane.
Right here.
Feeds it to Clark. Bullock with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis leading by 19. Morant drives in and then jammed down as it goes right over Jalen Green.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
Set one.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Down low. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Morant against Thompson. Morant passes to Tillman. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Thompson for the triple. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Morant. Here's Tillman. And he slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Smart against Green. With one on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Green is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Eason in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Houston on the break. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
The Grizzlies shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Jackson a screen on Thompson. Rose. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And for Houston, they're shooting about 42% so far. It's stolen by Rose. Oh, and here comes Rose all alone. And no good. Good D by Thompson. Left block shot on the way. Bullock, good. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now, here's Kennard. He's covered closely. To the paint. Here's Jackson over Şengün. Jackson, that's good. 14 points for Jaren Jackson.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Here's Thompson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The pass to Şengün. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way.
And Derrick Rose so quick out of the gates. When he sees open floor ahead, he's at full sprint in the blink of an eye.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And Green gets it to go.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Here's Rose. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Here's Tillman. Kennard on the wing. Guarded by Oladipo. No good from Clark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
That free throw good from Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Houston making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. Rockets trail by 20. Kicks it to Oladipo. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Clark inside. He's guarded by Bullock. And that one's good by Clark.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Spins. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Another miss by Houston.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Eason finds Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Bullock, good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Smart. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Jackson passes to Kennard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Clark. And then Clark slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 15 rebounds.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Eason. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Smart against Van Vliet. Passes to Aldama. The fader. He gets it in there. Aldama's got his first bucket of the night.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Another miss by Houston. For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Jackson with the screen. Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
First free throw is good for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. Memphis also making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Bain comes in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Brandon Clark. Both shots good from the stripe. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Green against Smart. Will it go? The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And they double up Morant. Bain for 3. Rebound by Smith. And for the Rockets, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And here's Green outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 23 points.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
And so it's Memphis with it. Morant scanning the floor. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Brooks checked in for the Rockets. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Bain. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Smart. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Morant. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Back to Smith. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by Williams. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And he makes that one. Kennard's got 7 now in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Van Vliet against Rose. Van Vliet right side. Smith on the wing. Brooks outside. From past the arc. Here's Şengün. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
And Memphis making a change here. Tillman's checked in. Rose, no good. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. And here's Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tillman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rose against Van Vliet. Back to Rose. Clark for three. The Rockets pull it in. Brooks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
No good on the free throw. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. Kennard, the pass to Rose. Clark against Brooks. No good from Clark.
And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Waddy's checked in. And for Houston, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. It's stolen by Rose. Kennard with the ball. Now Smith defending. It's stolen by Green. Here's Brooks. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Memphis leading by 21. Top of the key, Rose. And stolen by Şengün. Free throw good, Van Vliet. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Fires the three, drills it from outside.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Outside Rose. Pass to Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And you love to see Rose operating as a playmaker first and foremost.
Rose against Van Vliet. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Desmond Bane.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Rose against Van Vliet. Rose in the post. The pass to Kennard. It's stolen by Green. And he lays that one in.
I know you're not going to believe it, but yes, that was strong defense by Green. And then because of that effort, he takes it all the way himself.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Rose. In the corner, Kennard with it. Misses the 3. Rockets on offense. And here is Brooks over Clark. Brooks misses. Now here's Rose. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, John. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Desmond Bane.